Hey, all, welcome back to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar in Trent. Today we have a treat.
Before we do that, I have a question. Well, somebody in our Discord actually asked, sometimes you say welcome to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar, sometimes you say welcome to SLB Drinks. And I didn't really think about that until they mentioned it. I was like, yeah, sometimes he does. Is there like a whatever you feel like saying in the moment?
Exactly. That's kind of the claim to my fame most all the time anyways. Whatever I feel like saying, I say most of the time. Sometimes it gets me in trouble too. But for those of you that's been around for a decent number of years, if I'm not mistaken, I think I started every video that way with SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. Way back in the day.
I don't think we ever put like SLB Basement Bourbon Bar as like the YouTube title name.
No, it's always been SLB Drinks. Yeah. It's always been SLB Drinks as far as our channel's concerned. But I don't know, good many folks recognize us as the SLB Basement Bourbon Bar, and I think that's the name of it on Facebook.
Instagram.
Okay, Instagram is SLB. Now I think about it, Instagram is SLB Drinks, Facebook's SLB Basement Bourbon Bar, and whatever. I'll take either or.
2 to 1. That's fine. A half dozen the other.
Exactly.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
At least I understood it.
Sweet.
But I've known you a long time.
Don't comment. Don't critique me on. I think I said it right. But anyways, Kurt's got a treat for you all today, and I'm excited too because I love these guys at Stranahan.
Oh yeah, Trent. This is a couple limited releases from what I consider to be one of the leaders in the American Single Malt field, Stranahan's. They've been around. They've been doing a great job for a long time. And correct me if I'm wrong, my memory, but I'm pretty positive, I'm 99% sure Stranahan's is my very first American Single Malt when I bought that store pick.
The yellow?
Yep.
Yeah, and then Stranahan's was also the first American Single Malt pick we did, right? That was before we did Westward and stuff?
Correct.
Yeah, so Westward is a lot of firsts for us down here. And
Stranahan's, yeah.
Stranahan's, yeah. And their
sure.
products are really good and affordable, so I'm excited to dig in.
Yeah, we got a couple of special releases. Before we get too far in the video, though, please don't forget our live stream.
Is that this Friday?
It's Friday.
Holy moly.
I haven't even mentioned it. We haven't mentioned it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of been out of sight, out of mind.
What are we doing?
Trent has a plan. He has a plan. He knows exactly what's going on for our live stream. He's got a plan from A to Z. And, Kent's going to be back. He's on vacation right now. Him and Caleb took a motorcycle trip, I think, up around the UP.
Yeah, because they were originally, I think they were going to go to Utah, and then Caleb purchased a house, and so everything got thrown out of whack, so I think they're in the UP right now.
Yeah, I think they're coming home tomorrow. Anyways, he'll be back for Friday. We'll have something for you. To be honest, I don't even know at this point if we have any ideas, so...
Here, this went over pretty well last time. If you're watching, comment what you want to see Kent and Kurt do, or Kurt and Kent do. The highest, it's got to be like a blind of some sort. We can't have them go like sled down a hill or something like that.
I might not get up.
Whoever has the highest comment, or the most thumbs up comment or whatever for like a blind, minimum or maximum 6.
Maximum 6.
Maximum 6. Let us know what you want to see for the live stream, and then whoever has the highest thumbs up will do that. Viewer suggested live stream.
Thanks, dude.
You're welcome. Well, you put me on the spot, said I had something. I don't have anything.
It's the last time
I was hoping you did.
It's the last time I put him on the spot, that's for sure.
I delegate. I'm given a task, and then I push it off to other people.
Wonderful.
Anyway, join us this Friday, 8 p.m. Central Time.
Yep, we'll be here. We're going to have a lot of fun regardless, so... All right, buddy, we had a couple of limited releases here. Let's just start over this one on my right side here because it's a little bit of the lower proof. It's 94.6 proof. This one is the Stranahan's Mountain Shear? Mountain Shear. My apologies. Mountain Angel.
I see where you're going. Angel Share. I see what you say. Yeah.
And if you do some reading on this, what I did a little bit last night, there's some talk about the Angel Share.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
and all that stuff too. Yeah, you know us here. We don't get in too much of all that, but the particular is 94.6 proof, 100% malted barley, local malted barley. This has got a 12-year age statement right here on the label, Trenton.
You said what? $60?
No.
Oh no.
12-year age statement. Finished in port wine casks. This is $100.
Okay.
Now, I did look. These are no longer available on Stranahan's website.
Okay.
But there's plenty other sites that have it available if anybody's interested.
You got this from Harry, right?
I
think so.
Did I?
Maybe. Harry might have some available.
Okay.
If you want to go to B Liquors in Hobart, Indiana, or just give him a call and tell him that you love him and that we sent you. He would love to chat with you.
He would love to hear that.
This smells divine.
I'm a massive fan of port wine finishes.
Me too.
We'll say that. And it seems like to me, American Single Malt, it just goes hand in hand with those finishes. Red wine casks, port wine, all the above.
I will say I'm also a huge fan for single malt finishes. Sherry is probably my favorite. Like that old line sherry finish, Dynamite. I ordered one. It just came today.
Did you good?
I
Good
did because I saw it on the website. I was like, I gotta get this.
Good for you.
The sherry, it's like probably finishes for me is probably sherry and then port, but it's a really close tie, or a really close second port is.
This is about as jammy as it gets.
It is.
It's just so velvety on the aromas, jammy.
Like this gives me the feeling of like sophistication. Like I'm sitting in one of those studded armchairs in a nice like a leather armchair in a library.
How's that make you feel?
Good, because I don't read, so it makes me feel good when this emulates that feeling of sophistication.
It's lovely on the nose, guys. A little bit some dark honey in there too, followed by that jammy, one. That jammy note.
It's almost like sweet. If you mixed port with a little bit of a honey.
Yeah. It's
like a berry honey type of a thing. It's fantastic.
It is.
I mean, get out of town. It's ridiculous.
I didn't even want to swallow it, man. I just kept it going around in my palate. Proof point is perfect. That 94 range, 95 range, just for beautiful, elegant sipper. Easy on the palate. Luscious
it's weird
notes.
For me because dude, it's so juicy. I can't even get my words out.
That it is.
I feel like with single malts, if the proof point, like a couple years ago for me would have been like, oh, why is it 94 proof or whatever? I wish the proof was higher. But I think we learned with Milestone 2, now with this, and like we got a walleye run and it was the cast strength one and it was good. But the 90 proof was better just because it, like the proof kind of killed that malty note that you really kind of search for in a single malt.
I think proof points matter differently with different types of whiskey.
I would agree.
That's what I think.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a cask strength bourbon, rye, but there's some American single malts that are just divine in that 92 to 98 proof range. Perfect.
Dude, this is like you put fresh jam and honey on a malted graham cracker that has a little bit of like a cinnamon graham cracker. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't say it any better than that. That's for sure.
That makes me hungry.
There is a little bit of a dark note there too. Yeah. I think that's what you pulled out on your barley graham cracker thing. It's a little bit of a darker note, almost like a nutmeg or something. Just a little bit. That's a good, just to lengthen it, just to give it some depth. There's a little bit in there.
I get some like lingering, like this could have had a little bit of an amburana finish in it. It's almost like baking spicy or cinnamony or like those nutmegs, like you were saying. That's kind of where my mind goes. It's like a nice woody. This is beautiful.
Yeah, this is lovely, guys. Honestly, it's just if you're into any form of American single malt at all, this is really done well. Really done well.
Question for you folks that have the Stranahans: do you use the jiggers here?
Like little jiggers, yeah.
I noticed that half of yours up there are missing the jiggers, and half of them have it. Do you use those?
No.
I don't know. I know you're not a big fan of this style of a jigger. You like the bell jiggers.
No. Yeah, and I couldn't even. You had me scratching my head because as I'm looking over there, I have no idea why some of them are there and some of them aren't. I don't use them.
They're probably in the drawer, honestly.
It might be. I normally will just take them off, but they do have a 1 ounce and a 2 ounce measurement.
That is nice.
Just so you know.
I should use that when I don't have a jigger.
You should.
I always forget about that.
It would come in handy.
I should.
I think they did it so you can measure your pour.
That's smart. I like that.
I don't know. All right, well, let's move on to this next one. It's going to jump up in proof on you, my man.
Oh, is
you ready for it?
Yep.
120 proof.
Ooh.
120 proof. Wrote a couple things down for you.
Okay.
This is the Founders Reserve 20th Anniversary Edition.
Is it
special release? This one also, Trent, has the 12-year age statement on it.
Interesting.
That's a lovely label too, isn't it?
It is. It looks like that old paneling in like the houses from the 70s or 80s. You know what I mean? Like the faux wood paneling.
Yes, it does. This was aged in New American Oak casks, Trenton, now get this. This is what I have to look at because I won't remember all of it, but a portion of the whiskey then was aged for an additional 1 to 2 years in a combination of ex-bourbon and ex-blonde ale casks.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, so beer.
Interesting.
Blonde ale casks. So,
Interesting.
yeah, it's like, I wrote it down exactly what it was said, was what it was written in Stranahan's website. So a portion of the whiskey was finished for another 1 to 2 years in a combination of ex-bourbon and ex-blonde ale casks.
I'm going to put somebody on the spot here before we even taste it. Mm-hmm. If I recall correctly, this was like runner-up, or not runner-up, but this was in conversation for like one of the best whiskeys of the year so far. So didn't somebody say it was better than Milestone 2, or they blinded it against Milestone 2 and it beat Milestone 2?
Yes. That was our friend Rishi.
Oof.
Rishi stuck out on that one. Yes, he did.
Well, on that like, because Milestone 2 for me is just peak single malt.
Understood.
So to hear that, I'm like, it kind of perks my interest a little bit.
I understand that.
What? I'm calling Rishi out, man.
Whew. You
Smells like Amburana.
It has a little bit of an Amburana smell to it. I will say that. It's heavy on the cinnamon, on the light cinnamon icing type note.
It is very spam, dude. I get 15 spam calls a day. It's ridiculous. I'm curious as to what this blonde ale is doing to the nose, because I don't know what a blonde ale is. I don't think I've ever had it. If you're talking like a Blue Moon, but I think that's a wheat ale.
Too bad Kent's not here because
I know
he'd be able to tell you. I'm not a beer drinker, so I would have no idea.
I'd imagine it's like a session beer. It's light, like blonde makes me think of like light. So it's something
maybe
like 3 to 4% that you would just crush by a pool and have a case of it in the afternoon. I don't know. I wouldn't advocate for that. I'm not a beer drinker, so it's not my speed. But I'm curious if that...
It is very Amburana reminiscent on the nose. I will say that, but there is a little bit more to it than just that. There's some lovely honey notes. I don't know what Stranahan does with their barley, but boy, it really produces that darker aged type honey note.
I have to give kudos to all three. Westward, Stranahan, Cedar Ridge. I don't know what they do with their barley, but I want to dive into it like a leaf pile in the fall time.
I understand.
It's just amazing. I don't know what they're doing here.
Let's see what we got on the palate.
I kind of get that ale cask there at the end. It's very beer reminiscent. Interesting.
Kind of.
There's a lot of Amburana influence in this, I feel like. It's kind of hard to ignore that like cinnamon toast crunch oak vibe to it.
First thing I noticed, Trenton, very first thing I noticed, the viscosity is so amped up on this whiskey, it's syrupy. It is mega viscous.
I didn't notice that at first, but now that you mentioned it, 100% I get that. He doesn't drink like 120 proof. That's the weird thing.
It does not.
Like we're bumping up 30 proof points here, and it does not feel like that at all.
It definitely drinks over 100 proof. But Trent,
sure.
I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely love that.
Do you?
I love it. I mean, I love it. My opinion is it's going to compete for number one whiskey for 2024.
You think so?
I think so. That's my opinion. Now, can I go on a ledge at this point without tasting side by side with a Milestone 2? If I have the same opinion as Rishi? Not sure about that. For those of you that are really adverse to the Amburana feel, maybe not for you. How does that even happen? This is not Amburana. Nothing in here is Amburana. Not a thing.
That is kind of wild.
It was aged a long time in new American charred oak casks. Then we have some extra finish aging in those blonde ale casks.
Are the blonde
and ex-bourbon.
What kind of ex-bourbon?
Couldn't tell you.
Would it be a finished bourbon? I'd imagine that they would say that if it was.
No,
Or like,
I'm assuming it's just ex-bourbon casks, Trent. I would little doubt about that.
because it is so. It's hard to ignore the Amburana influence in this. I mean, there apparently is none, but it very much feels like it.
Very much cinnamon roll, icing, cinnamon roll.
It's like Cinnabon.
You know what? You know what? To me, Trenton, smell this again real quick, and take. It's very similar to me to amaretto. Hang on.
Now that you frickin' say that.
Here. Oh man, almost dropped it. I know it's going to be sweeter. It's a liqueur, but
Yeah, like that.
I mean,
that like almond.
yeah.
That like sweet almond in there. Like, it's like sweet almonds with like a dusting of like a cinnamon. The oak is really nice in this. I like the proof. On the initial sip, I was like, okay, I think I like this one better. After going back to the 12-year that is the finish, it does lose a little bit of that like flavor profile throughout, but it also might be because we just bumped up 30 proof points, and you can definitely tell that's a little bit more grain forward. This has a little bit more proof behind it, and it carries that flavor throughout really nicely. But
To me, this is more elegant. To me,
yeah,
it's a beautiful, elegant sipper. This one here is like bold. It's bold and in your face. It's robust. It's syrupy. It's super viscous. I think it's wonderful. I think it's absolutely wonderful. What I failed to say though, this one is $200. Okay, so it is.
this was 100.
That was 100. This one is 200. I did look last night. As of last night, Stranahan's website had some of these available. There's also other websites that I noticed that have these available. I actually purchased this one from a website that Rishi recommended to me out of California.
Maybe that's why you got yours, because I also ordered one directly from Stranahan's, I think, late last week.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, okay.
But I'm very excited because I do really enjoy this. This is definitely going to be in like the conversation for the top,
Well,
top
here.
whiskies of
Okay.
the year,
Well, let's
I
say
think.
this. Let's say this because you and I both know, and the good folks out there don't know yet. But I'm hoping sometime soon we will be checking out.
I'm curious. I don't know the proof or anything, so it'll be curious.
know
'Cause this
nothing
is
about it.
120, so I think
I love this one, guys.
This is
honestly.
really
I truly feel Trenton, I think, is a little bit downplaying it because of the Amburana effects to it. Am I safe to say that?
yes, I'm not the biggest fan of Amburana. I was when that craze came out, when like the RD1 and like all these other Amburana finishes were coming out. It was really neat. I kind of got sick and tired of it. It wasn't because I didn't like it, but it was so overplayed. It's like when they play like the same 3 songs on the radio. It's like, please just stop, come up with something different.
Gotcha.
I do like it. It's something that I wouldn't have a ton of in one sitting because of that kind of a cinnamony toast crunch influence. Maybe it kind of gets dialed back a little bit as it opens up. I don't know. But regardless, I'm happy I have one on the way, and I think it's really good.
To me, that cinnamon toast crunch, and I'm going to go there just because Trenton did, is different in this one. It's more organic here
Yes.
than in Amburana finishes. To me, they're more chemically induced, kind of.
I see. Yeah, I see what you.
Chemically flavored.
Yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
where this one's a little bit more organic and a part of the sip and a part of the depth of the sip. But that's just me. But I promise you, it will be in the running. There's no doubt in my mind.
And it's not overly influenced by the sin, like all the Amburana type thing. There's a lot of other stuff going on there. It's not like an RD1 or something else where it's just like it's like
No.
you're overdosing on cinnamon toast crunch at that point.
That's
this
correct.
is like delicately placed throughout the sip, I think. So
Yeah. True.
both fantastic.
Love them both. Yeah, man, I love them both. You know me, guys. I got to put a little American Single Malt out at you
Yeah.
every once in a while. It's a good thing. Yeah, you guys got to try it. All right, guys. That's all I have for you today. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. We'll see you next time.
Join
Right
us.
down here with Trent and me.
Join us this Friday at 8 p.m. Central Time for our live stream. Also, please comment on what Kurt and Kent should be doing. And thumbs up the comments that you like the most and think that they should do. Thanks.
In the good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.
I'm impressed. You picked it up right off at
Oh,
the
yeah.
end.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure.